Hey everyone, in this video we will discuss all the previous year questions on one word substitution which have come in CUET PG MBA exam. So let us discuss first the breakup. So there were two papers in 2022. In 12th September paper we had two questions on OWS, one word substitution. In 5th September we had three questions. In 2021 we had two. And there were no questions in 2020 and 2019. Now let us look at the first question. So the question says, a person who speaks more than one language. This question is from CUET PG MBA 2022, 12 September. There are four options: polygamist, polygon, polyglot, and polytheist. So let us start the timer now. This is an easy question, so let's start with 10 seconds only. Okay, so the time is up. So the correct answer is polyglot. Option C. Now what are the meanings of these all words? So polygamist is a person who marries more than one time. More than one time. So poly means more than one, and gamy is a root word for marriage. Here we have polygon. So polygon is a geometrical figure with more than one sides. More than one side. So you must have heard the word pentagon, right? Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon. All those are polygons because they have more than one sides. Next we have polyglot. Polyglot is a person who speaks more than one language. Polytheist, a person who believes in more than one god. More than one god. So if you notice here, all the four options have word poly. Poly means more than one. And here also we have more than one. So that's why they have given four such options. All of which means more than one, but they have different contexts. So this is for marriage. This is for a geometrical figure, number of sides in a geometrical figure. This is for faith, that how many gods you believe in. And this is for language. Okay. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now we can move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is, a practice or trial performance of a play or any artistic work for public performance later. This is from 2022, 12 September paper. So there is some practice before actual performance, right? So what are the options? Matinee, rehearsal, interval, trailer. This one is also easy one. So I will give only 10 seconds. Please try. Then we will discuss. Okay, so the answer is rehearsal. But they have given this one as well, trailer. I think ideally this should not be, because this is generally for motion picture, right? Motion picture. You must have heard some trailer of a new movie is being released. But here, if you notice here, a practice or trial performance of a play or any artistic work for public performance later. So usually it is for some, you can say, dance event. Some dance event is going, or you can say some music show, right? A stage show. So for all those, we do rehearsal first, right? So ideally, this is the only correct answer. So let's move on to the next question. A young person who commits crime. This is from CUET PG MBA 2022, 5th September. And the four options are teenager, delinquent, student, adolescent. Let us give 20 seconds for this one. Okay, so the correct answer is delinquent. Now all other words are easy What is teenager? Teenager is from 13 to 19 years. Adolescent is generally considered 10 to 19 or before adulthood, right? Student you already know. So delinquent is a person, generally a young person who commits crime or do activities which are not which are not according to social. Maybe doing some thief work or any work which is crime related. Okay. So I think now we can move on to the next question. So this is fourth question. One who walks at night. CUET PG MBA 2022, 5th September paper. Ventriloquist, noctambulist, somnambulist, somniloquist. So these words are tough, so let us give more time in this one. So you have 30 seconds to try. Okay, so time is up. I hope you got the correct answer. So here also we have more than one correct. So the answer is that NTA released. There were two options correct. The first one was noctambulist and the second was somnambulist. These two are wrong. Now let us look at all the words individually. So first look at the correct answer. Noctambulist. So this is made from nocta and amber. Right? Nocta means, let me change the color. Nocta means night and amber means walk. So a person who walks at night. So this is perfectly fine. Somnambulist. So this is from somna and amble. Amble we have already seen. Amble means walk, right? And somna is sleep. So a person who walks in sleep. So the question is not asking for sleep, but this question is one who walks at night. So this is generally considered a sleep only, right? Because a person is expected to sleep at night. So that's why I think they have given this option as well. But the perfect one is noctambulist, because this means walking in sleep and this means walking at night. Now let us look at those two words, these two extra words. Ventriloquist. Now here we have a root word, loqua. Loqua means talk. Okay. So ventriloquist is an entertainer who has the ability to speak without moving his lip. So you will feel that the voice is coming from somewhere else, right? Actually the entertainer, he is speaking, but since his lips are not moving, you will feel that the voice is coming from somewhere else, right? So he is a special kind of entertainer, and the word is used for ventriloquist. Now let us look at this word, somniloquist. Again, somna word is there, which means sleep, and loqua we have already discussed, talk. So a person who talks in sleep, who talks in sleep. Person who talks in sleep. So we have seen all those four words. Ventriloquist is an entertainer who has the ability to speak without moving his lips, so that you feel that the voice is coming from somewhere else. Noctambulist is a person who walks at night. Somnambulist is a person who walks in sleep. But since this is assumed, or generally a person is expected to sleep at night, so that's why they have given both these options as correct, B and C. And option D, somniloquist, a person who talks in sleep. So I hope you learn these four new words. Now I think we can move on to the next question. This is fifth question. An expression of sympathy. CUET PG MBA 2022, 5th September paper. Four options are pity, apology, charity, condolence. Right? So this one is not that hard, but still let's give 20 seconds and try. Okay, so time is up. So the answer is condolence, right? Now this PT is in Hindi we call it daya, right? So a person is uh, generally, let's say a person is very poor and you are having pity on him, but that is not sympathy. You can have sympathy, but this is generally used when a person is dead. So generally we send condolences, right, to a person who has, to the family members of a person who has left this world. So generally condolences are sent. Apology, this is in Hindi chama, right? So you ask for forgiveness of for doing something wrong. Charity is giving something away without any want for monetary benefit or any kind of benefit. So you are doing it as completely non-beneficial purposes. So that is known as charity. So you must have seen some charity hospitals and all this. So this was an easy question. So the right word is condolence. So let's move on to the next question. So this question is question number 6. A word which is no longer in use. This is from 2021 paper. 4 options: obsolete, ambiguous, absolute, special. Now let's give 30 seconds for this. This is not that hard, but I want you to clear. Okay. So the correct answer is obsolete. Right? Now ambiguous having more than two meanings, right? So there are some situations where we are not clear. So there is a sense of confusion because of more than one interpretations. More than one interpretations. A special, this is not a word. I think this is a wrong word. There is no such word in English. Absolute, you already know, right? Something which is final. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. A person who hates the institution of marriage. This is from 2021. 4 options are monogamist, misogamist, misogynist, bigamist. Okay, again an interesting question, but an easy one. So let's give 30 seconds. Okay, so time is up. So the correct answer is misogamist, option B. Now let us look at all these words. So here we have monogamy. Mono means one or single, right? Mono means single or one. And gamy bird we have already seen marriage. So a person who has done only one marriage is monogamist. But here we have asked a person who hates marriage. Miso means hate. Miso means hate. And gamist means game is marriage. So that's why we have a person who hates marriage. That's why this is correct answer. Miso we already discussed hate, and gynae means generally for women or female, right? So a person who hates women, that is misogynist. Bi is two, and gynae means marriage. So a person who has done two marriages is known as bigamist. So we have discussed all these 4 words. Okay, so we are done with all the questions that have come in CUET PG MBA exam on one word substitution. So there were total, I think, 7 questions. And with the help of 7 questions, we didn't learn only 7 words. I think we learned more than 7 words. There were some ventriloquist, and in one question only we learned 4 new words. Then we had misogamist, misogynist. So I hope you learned at least 15 new words. So I hope this was very beneficial for you. One more thing, if you want to join our Telegram group, so I will put the link in description, which is we will conduct their regular quizzes and you will get PDF. So for example, you will get this PDF in the Telegram group, so it will be highly beneficial for you. Okay, so thank you. Let's meet in some other videos where we discuss more such topics.